Chicago, I want you to watch the difference between protest and pressure. If you block a federal door and call it speech, the law calls it interference. 2 dictionaries, 1 outcome. Let's roll it.
Go, push. Get out of the way for the fair stack. Clear the way for the fair stack.
I felt like I was watching the beginning of a new Call of Duty games saga, new season. Christy Nome actually posted this with Chicago. We're here for you. Man, they about the FAFO. Bad guys, they love the word random. Body cameras don't. Warrants, stacks, IDs, transports. This is a targeted operation, not a vibe check. Now, here's where the mostly peaceful marketing department, decide to clock in. Yeah, that white puff. It's a polite backup written in paintball. Well, not paintball, but pepper balls and OCR, there to create space so no one gets crushed pretending the van is a podium. Escalation has a supervisor, y'all, and he rides in heavy. Yep. Armored shows up when talk time ended 10 minutes ago. You box agents in with cars and bring a handgun to the party. Yeah, the streets gonna get audited. Scale that out. Crowd tries to become traffic law. My bad. Angie's out of there. Right, go. Yeah, y'all got on quick.
Don't take it off.
Are you okay? Did that hit you in the head?
Yeah, good, man.
Oh, okay, you all right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Everybody go this way!
It's scuffed, but not cracked. You're okay. Hit you right in the dome, man. Oh my god. Yeah, you're alright. Water? You got some water.
Yeah. Tear gas isn't a debate, coach. It's distance. Distance keeps wheels off ribs and turns a crash into a corridor. 13 arrests. That's the receipt. Local enforcement. Local to federal, rather. Everyone's on the field right now.
Y'all ain't protecting shit. But Trump bitches, you motherfuckers. Pussy ass bitches. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, man. You ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all on the wrong side. Y'all fucking side, motherfuckers. Listen, you're on the wrong side, motherfuckers. Y'all ain't shit. If y'all had morals, you would be on that side with the motherfuckers. There you go. Y'all ain't got no morals. No morals.
You're subject to arrest. You're back.
That's for what? Hey, that's for what? When am I going to get arrested?
Ay, ay, ay.
Where the fuck are your morals at, motherfucker?
Mind you, all of this is happening in Chicago. This is erupting in Chicago after the terror attack on federal agents. Chicago police are now on scene, according to this. Do I have this right? Okay. Several insurgents were seen waving Mexican flags, start arresting the crowd would disperse. I mean, quite literally. CPD forms a human firewall, and suddenly everyone remembers crosswalk etiquette. Street vetoes, they aren't policy. Law is. That's how that works. But enough headlines. Here's the block talking.
Chicago, you need to stop lying and saying, and people on this internet need to stop lying and saying that they're coming for black people. Yes, there was a building in a black community that was not majority black because it had been overran by illegal gang bangers. Let's be clear. So why everybody want to keep throwing that narrative around half of South Shore is fucking invaded by illegals. That's the truth. So don't get on here saying black people are being came for. They're coming because they're in our neighborhoods and our communities. That's why. So yes, they're going to go in buildings where black people live and sleep because they put them in buildings where black people live and sleep. South Shore, born and raised. I know what I'm talking about. Stop pushing that narrative because it's not correct. So for those who was questioning about who I am and where I'm at, this is Adam Clayton Powell. This is the building that everyone is in an uproar about. So as I said, South Shore, this is your community, your neighborhood, and this building was not majority black when the ICE came the other day. Yes, black people were affected, but this building was overran by illegal Venezuelan gangs. And I just had several conversations with residents who are moving their stuff out of here that confirmed that. So stop letting media put that false narrative in your head that somebody coming for you, because they not. You was born here. You was born on this land. Rise up and stand up on something and stop letting any and everybody tell you something.
Come on now. South Shore says, stop lying. That building wasn't majority black. You know, if it was majority anything, it was majority problems. This isn't TV commentary that you just witnessed. It's somebody paying the noise tax. And here's why. Here's the why behind the where.
See, I'm pissed off because a lot of people out there are acting like they don't understand what is actually happening in the city of Chicago in regards to the ICE raids. Let me tell you something. Black people, again, are collateral damage in this. And all the black people that are getting mad at ICE and Donald Trump, hold on, you got to get mad at the politicians right here locally, because it was the politicians right here in your city that decided to dump the migrant issue on the black community like they do every single time.
And now Trump trying to come clean it up is somehow white supremacy, fascism, and him trying to take us back to being slavery and all this yada, 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 all this fear marketing that you're going to hit from the mainstream media because they bank on you not doing 8th grade level research, not even 5th grade level research. Just hit the Google and hit search. Anywho, I won't insert myself until he's finished.
Black community like they do every single time. When they came across the border and checked asylum, they were able to come over into our city and get incentives like medical care, 6 months free rent, free transportation, free child care. We fed them each and every day. And those people that they were giving assistance to, they didn't go up to the north side and to the white community. All of the people out there protesting that are white, they didn't open up their doors for them, and they didn't want none of the shelters on their neighborhood. Guess where they opened up the shelters? In the black community. Those same school buildings that they shut down in 2013 that were educating black kids, they took those school buildings and they made them migrant shelters. And then they gave over $700 million to a company out in Florida to manage those shelters. They took the buildings that you've been asking for to be developed and build new housing, and they made them into migrant homes, giving them 6 months of free rent. They dumped the problem on black community like they do every single time. When it was George Floyd riots, they closed downtown and pushed people to loot into the neighborhoods because they knew that people didn't care. Where was all the people right now? They weren't in our neighborhoods helping us open up back up our businesses. They were not in our neighborhoods helping us clean up. They weren't in our neighborhoods when we were fighting for Laquan McDonald, who was shot 16 times by Jason Van Dyke. I didn't see them at the protest. But now, right now, they want to make black people a part of the fight. When they made us collateral damage in the first place, we are always losing. That's why ICE is raiding buildings where black people are, is because they put them there. They pay for their rent. They pay for their food. They pay for their child care. They pay for everything, but they didn't put them where they live. Mm-hmm. They put them where black people live because they don't want to invest into the community. So that's the easiest place to dump a problem. So yes, we can say ICE is being aggressive. Yes, we know that our armed forces are always aggressive more to us. But what we can say is that our politicians did it to us. They should have never allowed them to come over here in droves like they did. And then when they did come over here, they should have never put them and dumped them in black communities, acting like we didn't want economic development, like we didn't deserve better schools and deserve community centers and deserve grocery stores. We deserve better. And our politicians need to act like it. Stop putting everything before us.
Come on, policy placed migrants in black neighborhoods, closed schools, became shelters. I know this just because a couple of schools that was in Indiana, my fault. This is Midwest talk now. Let me not insert Indiana into Chicago, but closed schools became shelters and millions reallocated. ICE didn't draw the map. Politicians did. Enforcement shows up where leadership parked the issue. Now, I'll say this. A city doesn't heal by calling a mob a meeting. It heals when truth outruns spin. Leaders built this pressure. ICE is relieving it, if you ask me. I stand with enforcement and with the neighbors who want the, streets back. If you made it to the end of the video, I want you to put, I can't think of nothing. But, I really don't have nothing. I'm going blank. Wow. Put mob versus ICE. There we go. Now I put a lot of effort in trying to come up with something with that. Y'all be safe. Please go check on a friend today. You can quite literally be saving their life. Peace.